Welcome to CBT News with Jim Fitzpatrick.
Happy Tuesday morning, everyone. Jim Fitzpatrick, CBT News. Thanks so much for joining us today. While many automakers are experiencing year-over-year declines from third quarter, Ford Motor Company was still able to outpace its rivals. A day after FCA and GM both reported sales declines of 10%, Ford reported that third quarter sales were only down 4.9% from 2019. According to Ford Vice President of Sales, Marketing and Service, Mark LaNeve, the company had its best third quarter of pickup sales since 2005, despite overall sales being down. Retail unit sales for Ford were down only 2%, and the Ford F-Series finished the quarter strong with September sales up 17%. Damian Lillard is getting into the car dealership game. The all-star guard for the Portland Trail Blazers has partnered with Brian Sanders to open Damian Lillard Toyota in McMinnville, Oregon. Lillard looks to reinvent the car buying experience. The dealership features amenities such as a ping-pong table, several pop-a-shot hoops, and black and red donuts representing the basketball player's iconic jersey number. Lillard's inspiration for the dealership came from his days as a kid going to car dealerships with his parents and being extremely bored. The new dealership is designed to be kid-friendly, welcoming to the community, and if you come in on the right day, you might just meet the NBA superstar. Auto sales continue to climb back after the initial blow from the COVID-19 pandemic. According to a commentary released by Cox Automotive, total new vehicle deliveries were up 6.1% in September year over year. Those volumes brought the September SAAR to 16.3 million, a 5% decrease from last year. While the September SAAR was down year over year, it was still an improvement from the August SAAR of 15.2 million. Chief economist for Cox Automotive, Jonathan Smoke, said that while retail sales are better than August year over year, the market continues to be challenged by tight supply and high prices. Coming up next on CBT News, we speak with Jeff Shore, author, sales trainer, and keynote speaker.
This segment brought to you by LaNeve. This is CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry. Subscribe today.
Sales teams can often be discouraged by the high volume of rejection from consumers. It may often be overwhelming and create negative energy that can hurt every sales opportunity. We talked with Jeff Shore, expert sales trainer, keynote speaker, and author, about how sales teams can transfer positive energy to car buyers. Take a look. You know, in the auto industry, we suffer from a very high rejection rate, right? If a salesman talks to four customers or four different people that come in to talk to him or her about a car, they might close 1 out of 4, maybe if they're really good, 1 out of 3. But they're getting rejected a lot more than they're getting accepted in terms of the deal, right? So that wears on salespeople to the extent that, they look at that front door, somebody walks in, and already the salesperson has made up their mind that this person too isn't going to buy a car from me today. Talk to me about the importance of not allowing that to happen.
Yeah, there's no question about it that when we have that fearful mindset that this person is not going to buy, then just like our energy, we transfer that vibe, and your customer picks up on it. They absolutely do. Yeah. But I would look at it from this perspective. When a customer is out in the car buying process, or the home buying process, or the mattress buying process, what they really want is their problem to be solved. So nobody pulls up to your dealership and says, man, I hope I hate this salesperson. Oh, man, I hope these are the worst cars ever. And I think a lot of sometimes the negative voice gets in our mind that says they're just out to eliminate their options. That's all they're trying to do. Yep. That's not what we're trying to do. As consumers, what we're trying to do is find out what we like, both the people we are dealing with and the car that we want to buy.
That's right.
So get it out of your head that your customers are there with a strategy to eliminate. I think what that does is it says, well, if they didn't buy, then it's not me. I mean, they were there to eliminate it in the first place, right? Right. Look at it and say, no, their strategy is to solve their problem. Sure. How do you help them to do that?
That's right.
That's what it all comes down to as sales professionals. They walk through the door because they have a problem. Mm-hmm. How do you help them solve that? And it doesn't start with, let me show you how many beautiful features we have. It starts with, tell me about what's not working now. What are you coming from? And then I'll figure out what you're moving to.
You can catch the rest of that conversation with Jeff as he shares his sales training advice for dealing with customers not ready to buy. Check it out right here at cbtnews.com. Join thousands of other auto industry professionals by becoming a member of CBT News today and start enjoying access to the day's top stories, exclusive interviews with industry leaders, special reports, shows featuring today's top trainers, event coverage, the CBT News podcast, and much more. While you're here, be sure to check out Diversity in Automotive, hosted by Corey Mosley, sponsored by TrueCar and CarNow. That wraps up our show for today. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm Jim Fitzpatrick. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day. See you right back here tomorrow.
Thanks for watching CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry. This is CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry. Subscribe today.